everyone, and welcome to Probable Magic. This is episode number 80, and we're going to be doing an M15 Swiss draft. It's going to be draft number 9, and where I am on my journey in M15 is that I think red is quite possibly the best color, but it seems to be so heavily sought after that I never seem to get enough, and at best end up with it as a splash. And I'm kind of more interested to just leave it alone and let other people at the table fight over it. And green has some very powerful stuff, but it's very expensive on the mana curve, and the stuff at the lower end of the curve is not as good and not what I typically think of as green, which makes it very difficult to play sometimes, and I've had some mixed results with that. And so where that's putting me is really wanting to be in some combination of blue, black, white, all of which have some really good stuff, unless there's a really compelling reason to go into red and green. So that's kind of the general plan here, and let's see what happens. Kirkesh, not really a compelling enough reason for me to go into red, and really nothing in green. Not the greatest of packs, but there's some stuff. There's a Paragon, which is fine. Black one's not the best, so the Death Test's not bad. Getting low in time. There's also a Nimbus and a Raise the Alarm, and I'm thinking to take Raise the Alarm here. There's a green Paragon. Child of Night I really like. Encrust is usually good. Siege Worm can be very good in a Convoke deck. I don't know that I'm there yet just because of one Raise the Alarm. And I'm pretty sure I'll see other Siege Worms, so I don't feel the need to take that. There's also Midnight Guard, which I think is, they've seen be pretty good. It's not Block our Clock, that would be bad. I think that's what I'm going to take here. So for me, it's between that and Child of Night. I'm going to take the Guard, whom I've not actually played yet. Okay. Nothing terribly exciting in white. Still a rare, which is a Chief Engineer, which is just kind of fine. I think I like more the Quickling. Rough Rider and Species are fine. Not really enough for me to want to go into red or green. Gather Courage is also good. Sunblade Elf is good in the green-white Convoke deck. I said don't know that I'm there. Skirmisher's fine. Swiftclaw, a whole bunch of bears. Out of the three of those, I'd probably take the Swiftclaw. Witch's Familiar also solid, but there's somehow a Juggernaut still here, and I think I just want that. Okay. There's a Selfless Cathar, which goes pretty well with Raise the Alarm. Not sure that's super though. I think what I'm more interested here is either Child of Night or Peel from Reality. And I think I like hedging my bets with Child of Night. I'm really not watching my time very well. Infernal Fist, an interesting sign that red may be open, but not enough for me to go into red. I have no enchantments for that. Living Totem, again, nice in the white-green Convoke deck, but I think we're just going to let that go. What I'm looking at here is either the Path Mage or the Vampire, and I think the Vampire is stronger. I've had some really good luck with the Vampire. Blood Host I have had less good luck with. This I've seen be very powerful and kind of want to try it. And I'm going to do that. And I've got some nice cheap things to Convoke. Okay. So I think we're between the wall and this, and we'll take the wall. We've got some life gain. So at this point, once around the table, I'd say I'm committed to black. And my second color's still open. Probably the most potential with Sanctified Charge. It's either that or Unmake the Graves. I've already got an Endless Obedience, so let's take the charge. Assistant, not really a card I like, but I'm going to take it. I guess we'll take a machine. not horrible for a first pack. Um, could really use some removal. Nope, that's not worth it. To the void. Seraph is interesting. Marked by Honor's okay. Heliod's Pilgrim. Kind of interested to take Seraph as the highest upside. So I'm probably black-white now. Decent red. Not the best stuff in our colors. Kind of thinking to just take a Sable or a Necrobite or another assistant. In Garrick's wake. Have trouble seeing that we're getting to 9. Caustic Qatar is good, but being more interested in Convoke, I think I'm probably interested in the 1-drop rats. Let's take this out. Some good stuff here. I'd really love a Pegasus. I'd certainly take that. Take that. I have no removal. I think I want a Pillar of Light. It doesn't deal with everything, but the stuff it deals with is a lot of scary stuff, and I'll definitely snatch up this Flesh to Dust. Feeling a lot better on removal now. Clock is interesting. I don't think it's really what I want. I think I'm just going to take another Sable. Although his Offshade probably wouldn't be bad in this deck either. Cluster Gloom. It's kind of an option. It doesn't kill too much of my stuff. There's some nice blue. I'm going to take the Nimbus over Marked by Honor. And into the void. See, I'll put that back. Let's consider a splash this time. The reason for that is there's just been feeling like there's so many things, so many ways just to get 2 for 1 with like Marked by Honor. I guess I take a Necrobite here. Pretty sure I don't have enough white to really want Sanctified Charge. It's just too expensive. So I think we take Zoff Shade. Probably going to get enough to give up on the idea of splashing, but let's see. Phytotitan. Shefton's a pain. I found the Slide Blade to be okay, but then you're always trying to hold up 4 mana, which gets awkward. Evolving Wild's decent if we are going to splash. Another Typhoid Rat's a take, but let's take the Pegasus. Silverback, okay. So here I think it's the Wall of Essence or the Spirit. Spirit just has to be more powerful, right? Let's try the Wall. Probably a Scudder here. Yeah. Alright. Definitely Stab Wound. That's a nice one. Let's admit that we're not splashing. do? Come on. Whenever a non-token creature enters your... But if I don't take that, what am I taking? Soulmender? Let's take that. I don't know whether or not we play it yet, but we're going to take it. White Paragon. Also, Unmake the Graves would be nice. I think it's either White Paragon or the Golem. I don't have that many white creatures. I think Golem's better for us. The cat. So second Wall of Limbs or Solemn Offering. And I think I'm going to take the Solemn Offering for the board. There's just been too many times I wish I had something like that. Evolving Wilds, another assistant. That's interesting too. I guess we're taking that. Oh well. Be interesting with the wilds. I don't think we're playing any of this. Let's just cut the guile. So this is interesting. And I think where this puts us is into a pretty defensive strategy. Just try to clog up the board early and then get in with some big stuff in the form of Vampire, Golem, Seraph, Juggernaut. Shades even late when we can pump them. What I don't like in that strategy is Necromancer's Assistant. It's 25. Probably cut that. What does this Spirit Bonds do? When a non-token creature enters the battlefield, I have 16 of those. I can pay white, get a 1/1 flying spirit. And that seems pretty good. Maybe I don't want 2 Zoff Shades. Something like that. It's 15 creatures plus Spirit Bonds plus Raise the Alarm plus Endless Obedience. Removal, I have Pillar of Light, Stab Wound, Flesh to Dust, even kind of Necrobite. Yeah. I think I like this. I probably want to be pretty even on black and white because I want the white early. Sort by color anyway. Yeah. Probably even. $10.7. Thinking more like 9.8. Is the extra black the way to go? I almost more need a planes. Is that right? 8 swamps. Because I really want one of planes by 2. Most of that stuff gets a lot worse if I can't play it on 2. Yeah. I think that's what we're doing. Okay, I'll see you in round 1.